Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for the 12th and final episode of Rent a Girlfriend Season 1, I should say, because yes, guys, most of you guys probably already saw it, already know, but yes, Season 2 has been announced, has been confirmed. I saw it even before, obviously, going into this episode. I don't know if they showed at the end of this episode or not, but either way, we know another season is coming. I don't know if they said if it was coming, like, in 2021. I would say 2021 probably is pretty fair, pretty accurate to say if they didn't say 2021, which I'm actually really excited about that because I really want to see, the progression beyond obviously what we've had in this season, because I feel like we're just kind of getting started in terms of like the progression with Chizuru and Kazuya. So I feel like maybe that's more season 2 material where they're going with it. So I'm really looking forward to that whenever it comes, but curious to see what note they leave us off with, for this season. We had Chizuru talking about, I think, quitting the rental girlfriend stuff. Mami is plotting, of course. We saw that at the end of the previous episode. So we'll see. We'll see what note they leave us off with, guys. We're going to get into this final episode of Season 1 of Rent a Girlfriend. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, so there was this. And then Mami plotting, with what she discovered. That's great. Can't stop thinking about this, understandably so, because of how we know how he feels about her. He's gonna go on this date with Ruka. Try to get his mind off of it. Oh, look at Ruka. Yeah, they play in the ED at the very beginning of the episode? Chimpanzee. They're playing the ED. Is this the end of the episode? The end of the... See you guys. Bye. This is kind of oddly placed. Damn. Okay, Ruka, I see you. Very, very good. Oh, you dunce. You're not supposed to... Yeah, that's not something you should do, right? Like... Yeah. So what, you gonna do more? Or are you gonna chill out on it? Ah. Notes. Notes. Of course she is. I mean, deep down we know. A bit. For most guys, she would be enough. Maybe she'd be too much for some guys. I feel like everyone has their own preferences, their own, Right. Look how they're all looking here, too, these fiends. Like... Yeah, okay, man. Chizuru's the one for you. So he's saying he doesn't want to use her as a crutch, but there's a reason why these other girls aren't really for you deep down, because Chizuru is that. Is he... Okay. That wasn't really her. Okay, he's just seeing these. I was about to say, Mami lurking. I mean, I know she's... Oh! Okay, they actually are here. I was like, was that just a visual thing, or... Wait, what? Just how these things go in anime, dude. Like... Damn. But that's not right, though. If Kazuya is, like, saying, let's make it official to Ruka just to try and get over Chizuru and move on with that, like, he's not even really thinking about Ruka's feelings. Would you say that when he's doing that, Why are you touching it? Why are you touching her shit? He just found out recently. Yeah, this makes things very interesting now that, especially Mami of all people knows or found out. Like, This music they're playing here is not fitting at all. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know if this is like the karaoke thing, like, or whatever. Like, this music is just not fitting, in my opinion. The Peggies or Halka, which are the two groups on the music for the series, which are two great groups, by the way. Love the songs they have for this series. Of course not. Of course not. We all know this. She's scheming. I want to rent you out. Bro, imagine. Imagine. Right. I mean, I guess it is kind of when I'm saying she's running her out. I mean, she did have like the money and all that, right? Like, so she's just being an asshole. Like, literally, she's just being an asshole. Did she rent her? I'm surprised he didn't have some visions in his. Surprised she didn't have some vision, or he didn't have some visions in his mind right there, like some Yuri action with Chizuru and Mami. Ruka's like, like, dude, just the way like which her voice actor does a good job of doing her voice obviously, but she just sounds obviously so sarcastic and just such like an asshole, you know? Just like got like the two like probably most the impactful girls on his life in one room together. Like, I have to return your money. She's just straight being an asshole. She's just we gotta leave off this season with some mommies with mommy being around and involved heavily. Like, get me out of here. How you gonna tell her what to do? How you gonna tell her what to do? You want the real one to be you? I feel like you definitely don't deserve him. I I don't care how you feel. I really don't care how you feel. I don't think anyone cares how you feel or how it affects you or how it makes you angry or like whatever. Like, he's about to burst in there, huh? Oh, I thought he was about to burst in there. Guess not. But like I do like just the way mommy goes about it. because obviously, like, I want them to come out and say like they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend, like as they, because they're starting to develop these feelings for each other. Like I'm not really for the whole rental thing, right? And just how they're kind of keeping it a secret or a lie from everyone. I understand the circumstances behind it and why they have to, but like, I don't know, let them handle that on their own. Like, mommy, you don't have to be involved, or you don't, like, nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares how you feel. At least I don't. She's saying she feels bad for Kazuya, though. Like, does she really mean that? Like, it seems like maybe she does, but you can never tell her. And mommy, like, okay. What is wrong with you? What are you... He's trying to get out of work. You can go home. You can go home. Get out of here, dude. You're sick. I see what he's doing. Still, ooh. Like, I could never do that to myself. You should be. You're making her worry for no reason, and you're laying you making her feel some type of way too. You should be sorry. Oh shit. That was the first time, and it had to be with the worst client you could ever get. Yeah, I bet you are having fun with this. Because you can't have it be boring for you or whatever. Like, you gotta make things interesting or whatever. Like, ooh, she hit her with that. I don't even know why he still holds on to that even still, but whatever. Which I understand it, but it's just like, ah, we all know. Like, we just don't fuck with mommy. You're not gonna answer the question. You're not gonna say anything. Well, she's not really wrong about that. She's not. She's not wrong about that. Ooh, what do you hypocrite? What are you talking about? You just dodged. You're the first one to dodge the question. Goodbye. Don't come back. See ya. Never want to see you again. I hope we don't, which I know we will, but... She's doing this all for Kazuya. She's doing this all for him because she knows how he feels and she really cares about him. So that's why. Damn. Does Mommy see him? Did Mommy like see his leg? So, seemed like someone spotted him. Maybe. Damn. Just fuck you. Just never come back. Just leave the show. I never want to see you again. Like, please. I know you're still gonna be around, but I literally like do not give a shit about her, man. Like, and they gotta leave off the season with us getting a good dose of her. Like, that's just trash. That's terrible. You gotta move on, Kazuya. Like, as tough as it may be, I understand how you are about it. You can't just get rid of those feelings or whatever. But over time, you just gotta. I mean, look, you got Chizuru right in front of you here. Like, literally, just forget about her, man. Just drop it. Like, you seen how Chizuru's sticking up for you and being about you. I know you've been developing these feelings for her, and she's been developed. Like, dude, you have it so much. You would have it so much better with her. Obviously, like we all know this. Like, bro, all those attempts and all those things that Chizuru was saying to Mommy is like, she just brushed all that off. Like, maybe it hit her, or affected her somewhat, but like. I followed you. Because she cares for you, because she loves you. There's him acknowledging that to himself, finally saying it, because we know how we've known how he's felt, but now he's actually admitting it, like actually saying like, "What are you gonna say it to her? Are you gonna pour it out to her?" It would be better than anyone else. Of course, better than Mommy, like millions of times better. Like, oh, he did say it though. Okay, props. Props there. I was like, is he actually going to say it? I didn't know if he was going to say anything or not. Because he's saying it to himself, he acknowledged it himself, but like, he actually said it to her. What's the response going to be, though? Because we know how she's starting to feel about him, too. So, come on. Come on, Chizuru. This is what I was talking about, though. for season 2 stuff, the progression, especially after this. Like, hey, after all that mommy shit, at least we got that. At least we got that. It's just, these are moments throughout the series. See, like, they play the OP at the end, and then they play the ED at the beginning, so it's kind of interesting. OP at the end of the episode is, you kind of see that sometimes, but the ED kind of threw me off at the beginning. You're the one I want. Thank goodness he said something, at least, right? Like, at least, you know, to her. Are we gonna get the response, though, or, like, what happened after that? We better. Goddess. Goddess. Look at her. Look at her eyes. You see her eyes? Don't fumble this, Kazuya. Kazuya, don't. Oh, you fumbling, my boy. You fumbling. You fumbling. Look, that sigh. You see that, like, sigh of relief from her? Come on, man. Damn, tragic. He fumbled. He fumbled in the end. And then you went back. Right. Yeah, you and then you went back and said as a rental girlfriend. Come on. You really think you really confirming that she's not into you at all? You really think that? A lot of it is on you. A lot of it is you made it hard mode yourself. Like, a lot of it. Damn. See, I saw, like, with how her eyes were getting all like that, like, in that sigh of relief, like, you see how she was feeling about that? Like, that got her going. That got her going. 100%. It's like we back at square one again. Like, I'm a rental girlfriend. Rest of my, you're the only one I want to rent. Like, damn, I thought they were gonna go somewhere leading into season 2, but nah. We are getting somewhere, you know, realistically, but Sumi. Kibe, the GOAT! The GOAT! Ooh! Curry. Curry, I see you. I see you, Curry. Curry and Kibe are awesome. Who's that? Okay, well, that's, what's his name, right? Umi? Who's that girl with him, though? I don't know why they're covering that guy's face like that, too. I don't know if that dude's, like, actually important or something, or, like, what was the point of that, but... Goddess. Goddess. We warmly await your return. Season 2. Yep, we know it's coming. So, yeah, man. Oh, dude. It's like, the stuff with Mommy, like, pissed me off, dude. And then it's like, okay, they kind of bounce back a bit. Kazuya saying that, like, I want you, like, you're the one I want. And then he fumbles, man, and he goes, like, oh, come on, dude. It's like always a back and forth. Like, it seems like we're getting somewhere, or it's going somewhere, and it's like we're back at almost square one. But even still, there is some progression in a way, like, because they're starting to feel this way deep down inside themselves, but they're not being open about it to each other, you know? So whenever we get to that point, when they're, it might be in season 2, it might be even beyond that, I'm not really sure, but I mean, really, almost in a way, we're back at, not really at square one, but, you know, we're getting somewhere, but we're not at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I think you guys get what I'm saying. But, yeah, Mami, dude, you got a good dose of Mami in the finale. Oh, dude, it's just like, you just gotta move on. Gotta move on. Which I know Kazuya's saying Chizuru's the one that he wants, so I guess he is moving on from Mami. I hope he is. Shit, because, I mean, damn, everything we had with Mami in this episode pissed me off. I just don't get. I don't know, none of y'all like her, but I mean, damn, like, there's this, like, I don't know, there's no, like, coming to understand her, or just, like, I don't feel bad for her at all. I just don't feel like I hate her. I do not like her at all. Like, there's nothing, like, redeeming about her. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe y'all feel a different way about it. I'm pretty sure probably y'all don't. But, I mean, some of the stuff, like, that she is saying, like, about their whole rental girlfriend thing, like, which we've talked about it, right? We've talked about how, like, eventually, like, you know, they're going to have to come out about this or whatever. Or maybe it's when they're actual boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, like, legitimately. But, you know, the whole, like, the deception and the lies and a lot of the stuff they've had to cover up. I've talked about that. Like, not really for that. Although some of the situations, some of the circumstances I understand. But you know, for Mami to like, that's for them to sort out, right? It's not for you. You have no place in this. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, like, nobody cares what you think, or nobody cares how you feel. Like, at least I don't. So, yeah, so that obviously slightly annoyed me with this episode, with this final episode of season 1, Mami. Of course, that was to be expected, though. But some nice Chizuru moments for sure, though. Like, how Chizuru was getting on the bridge with Kazuya watching all that and whatnot. That moment on the balcony there. Obviously, she was feeling some type of way there. Like, Kazuya had her feeling some type of way from what he said. Kazuya doesn't even know that, obviously. He was saying, the one thing I know for sure is that she's not into me, and it's like she was getting like that, you know, like she fell down as soon as she walked in her apartment or whatever. So it's like, oh jeez, dude. Well, we have season 2 coming. I don't know what kind of progression we're gonna have in season 2. If it's just gonna, you know, keep up with the, well, she's gonna be getting more acting, you know, model jobs or whatever. I feel like, so we'll see where it goes. But Chizuru, obviously, you know, Kazuya's fully obviously realized it, like, admitted it to himself. Okay, I love this girl. She's the one I want. Chizuru, obviously we can tell how she feels about him too. It's just them coming out to each other about this, fully opening up and being honest about it, right? And not fumbling like Kazuya really has a bunch of times. But maybe that'll be in season 2. Maybe it's even beyond that. If it's beyond that, it's like, man, y'all gotta quit messing with us. Y'all gotta quit going back and forth with this. You know, just freaking go with it, right? We'll see, though. We'll see. This series, though, you know, is it like the perfect, you know, the best rom-com ever? No, it is not by any means. But did I have a fun time with this series? I would definitely say so. I mean, it has like this certain charm to it that I really like, and you know, it's like it feels very lively, very energetic, like the way it's animated, like the character like animation, and just like the, you know, the colors, just the way it comes across. It's like very visually appealing. Like I said, it kind of has like this charm to me. Obviously the girls, you know, Chizuru especially, but Ruka, Sumi grew a lot on me instantly with her introduction. Fuck Mami. You know, so I feel like there's a lot of things, there are things to enjoy with this series, but it also has its problems too. Like, I don't think we're gonna shy away from that or just act like the series doesn't have any problems, because it does have some problems. But it's still pretty enjoyable, right? For for a series. I mean, it's kind of just middle of the pack in my opinion, but I did have a good time with it overall. I would say for the season 1, and I'm looking forward to season 2 because I want to see obviously the progression with Chizuru and Kazuya beyond the rental girlfriend stuff, obviously, and them just opening up more to each other and being honest with each other about it, and just honest about everything in general and more things in general. Maybe that's not in season 2. I hope it is, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, I think that about does it for, this final reaction to Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 1. Let me know what you guys thought of this finale, and let me know what you guys thought of the series as a whole. Until Season 2, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.